and I don't like that.
What the fuck is
Bert
that?
Kreischer.
You do give up.
I do give up Bert.
Yeah,
I do give up Bert.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup. You know what we should do? Me and Abby should do 23andMe, and you should do an ancestry. That'd
Hug
be
your
fire.
sisters and kiss your mothers. It's another episode of the Weebos, the official podcast of the Weebos, the official podcast with the Weeblos, the official podcast with the Yee Knows,
With
the
the
official
royalty.
podcast with Yee Yo. Yo, we are going off on the fucking Tony. Come on, help me, brother.
I'm just thinking about
That was the-
ancestry right now, so I can't really think of anything besides ancestry.
He's locked in.
Like, do you think ancestry works for things outside of America? Like, because you're Filipino and German, so do you think it'll go like back to those times in Germany?
They do break down like the different nationalities.
Remember when the
don't
guy at the bodega said in 35 years we'll be dead and blind from computers?
What guy said that?
The guy at the bodega. across
That
the-
Indian guy?
Yeah.
And he said what? When
I
did
don't
he say
see-
that to
I don't
me?
see race.
He said that to you alone, I think.
He said we'll be dead and blind from computers.
in 35 years? I think it's just a surprise to him because he looks like he came from what do you call it? India. What area is that?
India.
South Asia?
Yeah, it's South Asia.
South Asian.
So he came from South Asia, and he
Our
looks like
vice
he's-
president is the first South Asian.
He looks
descent.
like he's at least 75. That old man.
We-
So he's seen India back in the
Okay,
day.
so that's a great question.
We
Old
did it,
man.
Joe.
What do you
Okay.
define as old man?
75 years old. 60 years old.
60?
70. I would
60's old man?
You know why? Because when were you born in the 60s? If you're 65 now, when were you born?
like the 50s.
The 50s. So if you've like the reason that he's saying in 30 or the guy's saying in 35 years it'll be
Not
so
necessarily.
in 35 years we're all going to be destroyed, right? It's because he's seen the inception of no phones, 0 phones in that time to today. So if he's saying in another 35 years, where the fuck are we going to be? You feel me? I need you to feel me, Jack.
I feel you.
You know? Do you
We
understand
gotta
that
get
reasoning?
you feel me shirt.
Oh, that'd
Something
be
less
good.
creepy.
A hat. A you feel me hat. You feel me? feel-
Have I told you about my new? I told
feel
you
me?
about our
Yeah.
new merch line.
Should be
Merch.
you feel
It's just
me.
called merch.
You feel.
Can we get
me.
t-shirts?
What do you think about that?
What?
Merch called merch. It just says merch on it.
It has to exist already. That's like some.
No, I know
Kanye
it
shit.
does, but like that's more of a. But it will have it in the baby throwing up and eating the other baby, and it just says merch.
The baby throwing.
That was your idea.
No, it was you throwing me up as a baby.
Oh,
You're not eating. Oh, you already.
how
ate
could I
me.
conventionally forget such
It was
a thing?
like. It was
Right,
like,
he's throwing up right after eating a piece of chicken.
Guess what's fire, by the way? Again,
Fire is fire.
and I don't know. It's just because they redid it that they're on their best behavior. Absolutely flames.
what?
Burger King.
What? The Impossible Burger?
No, just Burger King.
What about it?
I went to the one in. I've done it twice.
one across the
Their
bridge?
fries are so back.
So bad. So you're saying they're good?
Yeah.
The thick ones?
Yeah,
What are you saying changed?
it used to be garbage.
But they were the same fries.
No,
Or-
I think they're different. Like tasting.
Wait.
Maybe the fryer got older. I don't know.
You're saying different oil probably because Wendy's actually did do that. Wendy's.
The Wendy's
changed
on
their fries.
The Wendy's.
No, they changed their oil.
I am
specifically,
ready
their
to
oil.
say it.
You got to be careful with Kayla because it might be peanut oil.
I'm ready to say it. Wendy's sucks.
No.
It used to be the king. Wendy's sucks. now.
Okay.
love Wendy's.
Okay.
Or maybe
I'm
it's
on
just the
track
one
with
in
you.
Ridge Road in Lyndhurst.
No,
It's
I'm on
terrible.
track. I'm on track with you. Yeah,
Burger
yeah.
King's a lot better now.
I agree, but my significant other likes Wendy's more. But I agree, and Burger King has better deals.
Wendy's has the best nuggets.
Because the 5 for $5 is at this
But
point.
Burger
shitty.
King has the biggest wide array too. Like
Yeah,
Burger
yeah,
King's
yeah,
the one
yeah.
who tries.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
I used to shit on Burger King, and
Wendy's used to try,
well
yeah.
noted. However, I went to the Burger King the other day. They had cheddar jalapeno poppers. They're the
They've
ones
had
who
that for a
tried like the
Oh, you know what was good
the
from them?
chicken fries.
No,
were
chicken
always
fries,
fire.
They
yeah.
had like the.
They listen to their community.
They had like the cheesy tots for a little bit.
Yep,
They did?
Yep,
Those
those
were
are
good.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
Burger
good.
King, I will give it
They
to
listen
them.
to their community. That's what it is. Because remember, they didn't have those chicken fries. The community wanted it.
Their
and they
community is
got
like
it.
15
the Choco
people.
Taco's back because of the community.
Really?
Yeah,
It
I
came
think it was a
back.
PR stunt, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think Choco Tacos are not the best.
Stop it.
The problem with Choco Tacos is that the shell part is always a little soft.
Stop
If
it.
it was crunchy every time, it'd be good. But not enough people buy it, so they go stale, and it's like a chewy thing. But what were we talking about right before that? Oh, Burger King. So the Impossible Burger
Well,
is
South
so
Asian.
good. Have you gotten the Impossible Whopper?
I have not.
Probably better
My
than
dad-
the normal
my
I'm
one.
dad
gonna
likes
have to
those.
do it now
It's-
because
It's so good.
I'm fucking averted to.
Because it has so much more smoky grill flavor.
Although,
My
have you ever
dad, my
noticed?
dad likes them.
So good.
Have you ever noticed that those burger chains like Wendy's, Burger King, they have the fakest bacon ever? It's basically
It's
like
trash
bacon bits if in like a long strip.
Like what they make bacon bits out of.
Yes. What are
turkey
bacon
bacon.
bits made out of?
Oh, I don't know.
My sister
They're
used
not
to
real.
do that all the time, and
They're
I used to
shelf
think
stable.
that was like the shit. She would cut
On a
up cucumbers. Shout out to Maya. Cut up cucumbers
Uh-huh.
and put a little bacon bits on it with Italian dressing, and I used to think that was healthy.
That sounds healthy, actually. I feel like because bacon bits aren't real. Oh, I guess real bacon.
What
would
are
be
bacon
good.
bits made out of? Let's look it up.
I don't know, actually. But I know it's shelf stable. Like, you don't have to refrigerate it at all.
That's never good.
Like, yeah, I
when
agree.
it comes to a meat
That's
product.
cardboard
Yeah,
sprayed with bacon
what is it?
grease.
Sardine paste?
Yeah.
No, that expired. That was the
Exactly.
problem.
You just didn't put it in the fridge.
Exactly.
What are bacon bits made out of?
Did you throw that out, or do you still have it
Oh,
in there?
technically they're called imitation bacon bits.
Of course. Now they can't call
what
it
they used to
bacon
do.
bits, yeah. But I thought they'd use like a stupid gimmick like BAKON, so it's technically
Bacon.
bacon beast.
Hormel's bacon bits are made from real bacon, which according to the label is cured with water, salt, sodium.
You know what it is?
the
It's-
last two ingredients.
Bacon bits are definitely like the hot dog of the bacon world. They take all the cuttings of bacon in the process of making like those packaged bacons, all those shavings, they definitely just grind it up, print it out.
But you know how like
as a
one
form of
hot
bacon.
dog takes like 4 minutes off your life, but apparently a peanut butter and jelly sandwich adds on
why
like 6
does it-
minutes to your life?
But
fucking
why
go.
does it do that? Because it's like
that's a fake number.
yeah, because there's Asian cultures that they eat every bit off of the bone. So you're telling me that hot dogs are made out of like snouts and
Yeah, but they don't.
bullshit?
They don't like process anything, and don't they just like?
You're
yeah,
saying
I
Asian
honestly
countries?
think
Yeah,
I
they
honestly
don't.
think it's like there's something. Obviously, there's something.
They're
in our
doing
food.
something right. Asians.
No. Yes, the Asians, Europeans.
I mean, it's the fact that they don't use.
it's got to be the
chemicals.
preservatives. It's
Yeah,
got
they
to be
don't
the
use
preservatives.
chemicals.
The
Like
amount of
just-
cigarettes they smoke.
That's true. They offset it by that.
When was the last time you had a cigarette?
But
Just like a Newport.
I've never ever in my life smoked a full cigarette.
But you've tried a cigarette.
Yeah, it was a Camel Crush, and it was probably like when I was 19 or something.
I would love
They're
to.
disgusting.
I've never had a cigarette.
They're
I
so
wanted
gross.
to. I texted Steve before Brandon's bachelor party that we were going to be ripping cigs all weekend. I've never really ripped a
And
cig.
I would never do a cigar either.
What? No. Well, you're giving me a look.
Your bachelor party.
I had a cigarette?
Oh yeah, you did.
Whose cigarette?
I don't know whose it was, but you had it.
His bachelor party?
Yeah.
No, but I
You
meant
sure it
like
wasn't a magic
I was
cigarette?
ripping cigarettes.
No. Ripping them?
You took like a huge drag of one.
Oh, but
Of
one
one.
drag. One
One
drag. though.
drag,
You're saying
brother.
like
you didn't, but you didn't even like question it. You just like grabbed it out of someone's hand. You're like,
Yeah, well, it's about my bachelor party. That's if that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
crazy we
There's-
want to get.
Bro,
we were on the verge of getting attacked by
I
a bear.
can't even think what's gonna happen on my podcast, Jack.
Did we?
I can't even.
There's a
think
fucking
about
bear
it.
coming. It's like, quick, I need a cigarette.
Did you hear about that? That there was a bear at his bachelor party?
Oh yeah, the bear did like we.
Like,
Oh yeah,
right on
'cause you
the-
had that fucking bullshit in the cabin, right?
Yeah, we got. Shout out Farboat. Shout out Fabood.
What made Farbo think that you like
Fabood.
cabins? What made him think you like a cabin?
It was just the easiest option,
Yeah, I think it was the path of least resistance.
and we
in-
canceled his bachelor party like 4 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
was.
that's
To be fair, the
biggest
logistics
reason.
of my bachelor
That's the
party
biggest-
were a
yeah,
mess.
yeah, 'cause I was gonna say
We
like,
originally had rented
A house on like a lake in
a house on a
Miami.
lake
in Canada.
in Canada, like
That's
2
fire.
hours north of
Oh, yeah, I remember
Toronto,
that, yeah.
where you could literally like murder a hooker and
nice,
nobody.
nice. That
You would
sounds like
just
it was the plan.
you would pay like $100 Canadian
Yeah,
sales
in
tax.
Vermont, we just beat up a hooker.
It's
We
cheap
couldn't
out
murder
there?
her though.
And like Justin Trudeau rewards you if you put on blackface up there.
Also, Farbo's friend
love
owned the house.
Yeah,
Owned
Arrestus.
that house.
Arrestus owned the house.
So why wasn't why wasn't Arrestus available then?
He was.
When the
he
bachelor
went to the
party-
bachelor party?
But okay, so why wasn't his house available at that point? Is what I'm saying, or no one was willing
Because
to fly?
it was a ski house in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a pool. It has a hot tub, if anything.
And did the other? Oh, okay.
No,
Did you use the hot tub?
Yeah,
a
a
lot.
lot.
So where was this bear? You just saw it out the window?
It
Oh, no,
literally,
no,
literally came up onto the porch of the house. Like,
It woke us up.
Bro, I would blow its
no, yeah,
brains
I was like
Take the
sleeping
carpet
and I
out.
heard everybody like moving around and I go upstairs because I was sleeping in the basement at the time and I was just like, what's going on? And everybody was just like, there's a bear like climbing into the bed of the truck.
You guys better be ready for my bachelor party. Like, you gotta actually like prepare for it, because
Jack was basically like,
the shit that's
it was
gonna
one of
happen-
those things where I was like,
It's like a fever
can you
dream.
stop ruffling or like rustling, waking us up? I think it was like Jeremy was sitting next to me.
How many people went?
And I was thinking like,
it was
can
one of
you
the few times Jeremy was awake for the. For
I was like, can you stop fucking moving? And then all of a sudden it was just a bear.
How many people went to this?
13.
We had so much.
Including you?
We had a lot of dudes.
No, Abby wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there.
I'm saying included in the 13.
No, yeah.
Or was it 13 other people?
I think it was 13. And there was 2 people missing, Dibus and
missing. The bear ate them.
They're still in the woods.
and Kevin Eapen.
We thought we lost Johnny. Oh no, not Johnny. We thought we lost Matt at one
They
point.
come out of the woods, thick ass beard, a scar over their eye and shit, and they're like, Abby! Like
Their villain
crashing
origin.
through this window in a loincloth.
It was a fairly eventful weekend for like not really doing much.
I wouldn't know.
We weren't friends.
It's true.
We could have been. We could have come out as friends. Was Brandon was there?
No.
No.
Oh, this fucking guy. Where was he?
He
Recording
wasn't
an episode?
invited.
Out of 13 people, you couldn't invite Brandon, and he invited you?
Well, first of all, I think I have a lot more friends than Brandon does. That's no slight to him.
13. So,
I think Abby like actually feels
out of
guilty
these
right now.
13 people, you went, right?
I was there. Yeah.
So out of these 12 people, okay, first of all, why is he surprised that you? Oh, because you know him. You've known each other since college.
groomsman.
And you know,
Yeah.
you know Brandon since what? Work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He's
then.
a groomsman.
So all 13. How many groomsmen did you have?
6.
So where the fuck did the other like 7 come from?
well,
Arrestus owned the house.
Arrestus
so
owned the
he's
house.
a kind of a package deal in that scenario.
One,
Imagine we're like Arrestus, we love the house, but you're not fucking
yeah,
invited.
you can't come. I know we hang out a lot and everything.
But he would have
you're not a
been. He
groomsman.
would have been. He was invited to the first iteration before it was his house.
Who else was there?
First wave.
Pat.
Pat.
Pat's the party
No,
time.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
you
just
have
not
to
have
invite
Pat.
Pat. You
And
have
plus,
to
he's
invite
one of
him.
my favorite people.
Yeah, you
just
What
in
have to
general.
about
You have to invite him.
what's his name?
Me and Pat as a duo would probably kill all of you.
Kyle?
Kyle. Yeah.
Red Hatter. Call him the Mad Hatter.
Kyle was there.
He's one of the redhead.
Okay, so the Mad Hatter, where have you met him at?
Grammar school.
Oh, okay. So all these people, the other 7 are
He was a
pretty much-
He was a January 6er.
That speech that the Asian guy did that I always forget. Is it Kevin?
Kevin.
I said it though.
Yeah.
I said it before you guys said it. Kevin, I'm gonna remember
the
it.
fact that you said that.
Kevin and Fabood.
We've talked a lot about Asians.
Wait, why
today.
won't you forget?
I will never forget. I'll forget his name, but his speech. It was probably one of the best speeches I've heard in my life.
You thought
Better
Kevin's
than
speech was
Amanda's?
That
really good?
speech, I felt like I met you guys as a child
Wait, so
when he said that.
Hold
shit.
on.
I think I almost
You
cried.
like went back in time and you're just standing there as an adult watching the two of them
So-
just like playing a sandbox.
I've never told Kevin.
Oh, that's
Take
adorable.
him back.
But Kevin is a wide array of a human, right? Like he is,
Yeah, he gives off like monk energy, you know.
kind
He
of.
does, like a Shaolin monk.
But he is. He lives in L.A. He does
Animation.
animation. He's got
Really?
like a sense of comedy and everything.
What the fuck? This
So
is
I thought
awesome.
he could go off the rails with the speech. Like I thought it could go the Amanda route, or I thought it could go never not prepared. But he just went. He literally
went
did the
full heart.
Yeah, he went
Yeah, I
from the
love that.
soul. He
Bro,
did the
literally.
Owen Wilson in Wedding Crashers, where he was like, "Go with the heart." But he had pre-written, and I thought he did a wonderful speech.
I think so as well.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
He probably.
I didn't.
had the best speech.
I didn't write down my speech for Phil's wedding.
That's crazy.
Just talked.
Who's Phil to you?
His best friend.
Yeah, that's my.
He's a
best
bark
friend.
boy.
Bark
He's
boy.
a what?
Oh.
Oh.
We
yeah,
still-
he's doing barking.
We still got to get him on here.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe he could be our first guest.
What does he look like? White guy?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. It could have been Phil Yang, for the fuck I know. Phil Chung.
Chunk.
What was your? How long was your speech?
8 minutes, 7 minutes.
That's a long ass.
You
speech.
bark at
And
all?
That was just off the
No, it
dome.
was pre-bark boys.
Pre-bark.
That was all off the dome.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That
Not
is
not even
no.
notes.
I like thought about some stuff beforehand, but I knew like what I was gonna say.
You got in front of a room of people without preparation.
preparation. Eight.
Did anyone cry?
Did you cry?
No.
So I was thinking about my bachelor party. If I dosed you guys with a drug that would leave your system by the time you get home, meaning no drug test can ever pick it
Are
up.
we allowed to know
Yeah.
So you're not
I'm
drugging
and I'm not
us.
going to sneak it into you. No, I'm going to tell
Because that's
you.
some Ari
I'm
Shafir,
going to tell
like
you,
criminal shit.
and if you don't do it, then I'm going to sneak it in.
No, you can't do that. I'm not going.
Why?
I need to be.
It won't be any. Oh.
We'll replace you with Pat.
Drugging me is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like Ari Shafir.
Yeah,
Remember that whole thing?
That's what I just said.
But don't I give off Ari Shafir energy?
Yeah, and I don't
you
like
give
that.
Off, what the fuck is
Bert
that?
Kreischer.
You do give.
I
off
do
Bert
give up
Kreischer.
Bert.
Yeah,
I
you
do give up Bert.
All you're missing is
Oh, this fucking episode.
all you're missing is being a raging alcoholic.
I
If
think
you were a raging
I think I
alcoholic,
could
you would
add
be
that
him.
to my repertoire
You
if
would
we
be
got
him.
famous enough.
But I'm
Let's go
more-
date that Japanese whiskey.
He just chugs that whole thing. You
It's just
would
because
be
you caught me
Bert-
drinking Kool-Aid.
You would be Bert if you went off the rails.
I will say,
Like in
I know
college.
this sounds like everyone has, everyone feels like they're like a famous person, but I always tell Kayla I'm literally a mix of Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, without the talent and the comedy.
But remember, Bert Kreischer.
I was just about to say that's high praise for yourself. but
Wasn't
then-
Bert Kreischer's entire life off the rails until National?
No, but
Lampoon
I'm
picked
saying
up his
like
story?
how outlandish I go with my stories, how Kayla like rolls her eyes, and how Leanne rolls her eyes for Bert, and how I'm like Tom Segura sarcastic and
Yeah.
like always think of like very dark plots.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like darkness.
I was listening to the most recent KFC radio.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people like don't just assume Joe Coy is gay.
Oh, he gives off very gay.
Is he part of
energy.
the Asian Killers of Comedy?
He's
He's
the
the-
Filipino one. He's like massive in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
He's very
like sells out arenas.
Yeah, he was one of like he had a group that had Bobby Lee in it a long time ago.
I'm the gayer one, right?
Of you two?
Yeah.
Big time.
Okay.
Really?
You just tried to suck your own dick on the table.
Oh, true. You definitely.